Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host, Justin Winter, and today it's Hobart Bay against Stanford in the Pac-12 championship game. It's not UCLA this time, because we face them in the regular season instead. We face them every year. Playoff rankings are as follows. We're 1, Penn State is 2, Washington is 3. We are the only two Power 5 teams which will have 12 or more wins with a conference championship. So that's weird. Navy's at number 4, New Mexico's at number 5. Who in the world knows how this is going to shape up? It's just crazy. We're facing Stanford this week. So we got that. It's simple. We win, we're in. We could probably lose and we'd still be in. UTSA and Charlotte, Georgia and Auburn for the SEC championship, New Mexico and San Diego State. Alright. Georgia Tech and Louisville, Penn State and Wisconsin. Big game there. Oklahoma and Nebraska, that's the game of the week to me. And then Kent State and Ball State in the back for some action right there. As for Stanford, they're kind of uninspired. They're above average, and that's why they're just above average. We're elite, and that's why we're elite. Stanford is led by Chris McConnell on the ground. He has over 1,300 yards this season, looking to break last season's career record. 5 touchdowns, though. That's pretty small. Apparently, he's got great speed, 99 speed, 99 excel, 97 agility. I guess he's the sort of guy you can't catch, but I don't know. We've faced guys like him before, and he was sort of meh. So I'm not actually intimidated as much as I should be. Brandon McDuffie leads the team at right outside linebacker, 31 tackles, only 5 for loss, but 40 assisted tackles. As well, a sack, a pick, 8 pass deflections as well. That's pretty good, but as a linebacker, you're sort of expected to have some of those. He's got great acceleration for a linebacker, and he's sort of an all-arounder if you're asking me. Maybe a bit more on the coverage side, but yeah. And then at quarterback, Brandon James, who only has 278 passes this year, 2,200 yards, 24 touchdowns to 5 picks, so he's better on that end than last year. But he's got absolutely no speed. And I mean absolutely none. He's a pocket passer. Welcome to the Pac-12 championship game. This year it's between Hobart Bay and not UCLA, but Stanford. Stanford gets their first South Division win in program history. Of course, they were always in the North beforehand. And Hobart Bay's big problem this year has always been turnovers. Stanford's got a handle on that, but they do not score nearly as much as we do. Their running game is significantly better than ours, but our passing game beats theirs. And they're number 25, they're 7-4, we are 12-0. Hobart Bay should win this one, and we are set to kick off the start. And from the Pac-12 championship in Denver, Colorado, we have kickoff from Otis Spielberg, and that one will go through the uprights. I maintain that they should make a rule that if you kick the ball through the uprights on the kickoff, you should get a point, but they don't have that. So here's Stanford, as Calvin comes in motion, maybe it's Colvin, fakes the handoff, fires, finds Colvin, and he comes just short. Alex Colvin hoping to get that one, but no. Continuing with 2 tight ends, this time to the left, handoff, no, it's play action, caught by Cronin, and he is stopped short. Matt Cronin could not make it, and Hobart Bay will force a punt very early on. And back to return is the dangerous JoJo McIntosh. He takes it, and he does his little move there. He's going to the sideline. Can he beat them? Yes, he can, sort of. Sort of. He kind of overcorrected. But he's still good. Did good. Split backfield now. Handoff Tyree Nolan, and he finds a first down. 6-yard run for Tyree Nolan. That man is at the top of the Heisman watch list entering this week. He's hoping to win the first Heisman in program history as Craig Ostrander picks up another first down for Hobart Bay. Starting off with some good momentum. Now some I formation action. We don't see much of this. Strupinski fires left, caught by Joannan. He's tackled immediately, but he still gets 19 yards. A very blazing start for the ones. Now they bring cross in motion. It looks like a screen. As Strupinski is just running around. Then he dumps it off to Nolan. Nolan makes a man miss and scores! Hobart Bay on the board first. Tyree Nolan with a deceptively simple move to make the defender miss. And it worked out. Hobart Bay gets the game's first points. They have loved that screen ever since they discovered it against Boise State. They've loved it. And now Hobart Bay will love to keep this lead. Stanford, they're not a hurry-up offense. Unlike most teams in the Pac-12, we'll see if they can get some explosiveness as Brandon James fires, and that one is caught. Yes, Scott Moore, great catch, survives the contact. Stanford gets their first down. Obviously, that isn't much of an accomplishment if it's this far in. Handoff McConnell, and he gets tackled immediately. Loss of 2. Spencer Johnson gets the tackle, making Stanford back up. Now 3rd down and 12. Hobart Bay's defense has been electric this year. James keeps it, and he trucks a man, and he eventually meets a wall and gets pushed back after 8 yards. Made a couple men miss on the way, but he could not go all the way. Stanford punts it back. Shotgun now. Strupinski sends everyone deep, rolls out, and he will keep it himself. He's got some room, and he goes out of bounds before he takes a shot to the head. As much as I would like a 15-yard penalty our way, I don't want my quarterback injured, as Nolan doesn't get the first down. Stanford actually forced us to go for it on 4th down. We'll see if we can get this and not have to give them the ball so close. Strupinski looks to throw, fires, and that's caught by Greg Wilson, and he fumbled the ball out of bounds. Great job, Greg. 2nd down and 5, we keep ball. And it's a handoff to Greg Wilson, who gets absolutely stuffed. So Stanford may be showing some signs of defense. That ends the first quarter. Hobart Bay leads 7-0. Second quarter starts with a 3rd down and 5. Right where we left off. Strupinski will throw. He is rolling out for his life. He might get chased down. He throws it instead, and it's incomplete. Great. His first incompletion of the day, and we will go for it again right at the 48-yard line. It's sort of risky, but we're going for it. Strupinski fires, and that's... No, it's not good. I thought Craig Ostrander might have had it. Stanford gets the stop. Stanford stopped us from scoring. That's something that most teams haven't been able to do, short of turnovers. That's caught by Horn. So he picks up 9 yards. All right, 2nd down and 1. Going with some weak formation here. And it is a handoff to McConnell, and he finds the... He gets chopped down is what happens to him. Oh my goodness. Some of the tackles we've seen this week and in the last game have just been crazy tackles. Brandon James drops back. He fires. That's caught by Horn for a 1st down. Stanford. The Cardinal not going away. They're trying to make this a game. It's still early. And this is an option. And James does not pitch it. Loses 2 for it. May have been the better choice. Who knows how many more yards they could have lost if they had pitched it. 3rd down and 12. James to throw. Looking. Fires. Caught by Boone. But he does not get the 1st down. So will that bring out the field goal team? Yes, it will. Here comes Stanford. Kick is up, and that is wide left. He missed the field goal. So Stanford comes up empty. Wow. Handoff Tyree Nolan. Cuts to the left. He has a whole bunch of room. And he does not make anyone miss, but he still gets 14 yards. 1st down, Hobart Bay. Now Joannan in as sort of a tight end fullback, handoff Nolan, and he picks up another 1st down. He is finding these holes and he is hitting them, and he has great speed too. He has fantastic speed so that he doesn't need a lot of room to get plenty of yards. Strupinski now rolling out again, and he fumbles the ball this time, and it's picked up by Thompson. Oh no, he's running down the sideline. No one there is fast to catch him. And he will not get stopped. Stanford scores on the fumble return. How many times will Hobart Bay give up a defensive touchdown in the conference championship game? It's at least the 2nd year in a row, and now we're tied. Handoff Greg Wilson up the middle. He picks up a solid 5. Alright, now wide receivers to the left. And it's a keeper for Stupinski. He has some room. Will he try and make a man miss? Yes, he will. It sort of worked. It sort of worked. Still a good play. Split backfield again. Handoff to Nolan again. And would you look at that? He's got 9 yards. Because he is killing them. 48 yards on 6 carries. That's pretty good. I formation again. And it's play action. Stupinski looking. He takes a sack. Great. Just great. 3rd down and 12. That great 9-yard run that Nolan had, yeah, that went to waste. Now Stupinski rolls out, looking for someone. Will he fire? Yes, he will. And that one's caught by Tyree Nolan. 33 yards down the field, tapping his toes to keep it in bounds. Great play by Tyree Nolan. Why don't you just move to wide receiver, don't you? Now Stupinski looks to throw again. And he breaks a sack, and then he takes a sack. Great. He could have tried to throw the ball away. 3rd down and 11. Looking to continue the drive. Stupinski will fire. Right, that's caught by McIntosh. One-handed on the dive. The receivers are bailing him out right now. Absolutely they are. 3rd down and long, no problem. Just throw it to one of us and we'll catch it. Just look at this. That is a fantastic catch. Now with 20 seconds left, 2nd down and goal. Looking to milk the clock a bit so Stanford doesn't get another shot. How will they fare? It's a throw. Stupinski fires, and that's caught by Nolan for the touchdown. Great play. A little dump off, cleared out in the middle of the field. It was an easy passing catch. I'm just glad Stupinski did not take a sack like he likes to do on this drive in particular. So Hobart Bay will go into halftime with the lead, 14-7, but a little closer than I thought it would be. Well, this half was certainly interesting. Hobart Bay, well, actually, let me start by saying this. Both teams are not hurry-up style teams, so we didn't get as much possession, as many possessions as we normally do. These slow offenses made for fewer possessions, so fewer opportunities to score. Hobart Bay's defense has been great, but they start out on offense. As JoJo McIntosh will get this kickoff. Hopefully he doesn't fumble. He never has. And he cuts out to the left, and he gets a block, and now he's got some room. And now he's sort of blazing. He got caught, but he got 48 yards on the return. That's counting part of the end zone, though. Starting at the 43, that's a pretty good spot. Stupinski will throw as he rolls out again, as he is apt to do. And he runs it because he has all the green in the world, and he runs out of bounds because he doesn't want to get his head taken off. I find that most people prefer not to have their head taken off. And it's a counter to Nolan. Again, he finds the hole, and again, he finds the 1st down, and now he's breaking more tackles, as if he wasn't already doing enough. The man's a monster. He's averaging 7.1 yards a carry, for crying out loud. 1st down and 10, and it's a handoff again to Nolan. Finds the hole again. Oh, I thought he was gone. That D lineman came from behind and got him. Dang. I thought that was going to be a touchdown run. At least the 1st down and goal one. And this throw will be caught by Joannan short of the 1st down marker. Interesting. Spielberg will come on to kick, I guess. And the kick is up, and that one splits the uprights as if there was ever any doubt. So 17-7, Stanford holds us to a field goal. Let's see if they can finally do something on offense. And I mean finally do something. They haven't done anything all game. That's caught by What? So they fake the handoff, and then they throw it to him. But all the people who bit on the handoff wound up in the right place because they threw it to him anyway. Smart. That's just smart. And now on 3rd down, Brandon James will find Doug Glover. What a great pass. He can't go anywhere, but that doesn't matter. Where was he throwing? Where actually was he throwing? He threw it straight to him. I question his intelligence. How do they have 7 wins with a QB like that? Caught by Jacobson. He picks up the first. Barely, but he does. My goodness. Now Hobart Bay has great field position. And I mean the best all of the game. Hand off Greg Wilson as he cuts to the right. I think he overcut. He could have had more if he didn't quite, run into his lineman. 2nd and 3. Hand off Nolan this time. He gets the first down. Really? They gave it to him. Alright. 3rd down and goal. Goal line formation. Toss left. Tyree Nolan. All the room in the world. Another touchdown for Hobart Bay. And now we're going to have a 3-score game. I appreciate that. This is more what we're used to as Hobart Bay really beating a team going into the 4th. Not always, but usually they're beating them pretty good. Now Stanford actually has to do something on offense because they haven't done anything all game. But if they want to stay in it, they have to do something. That's caught by Moore. He picks up 9 yards. Okay, solid start. Can they keep it going? I doubt it. I'm just going to be frank, I doubt it. Hand off McConnell. He finds a good hole. Probably the first time all game he's had a decent run. And there's the tree, who's happy, I think. And the 3rd quarter, it's 24-7, Hobart Bay. Fourth quarter starts with a 2nd down and 10. Shotgun this time for Stanford. And they will throw. What a surprise. Caught by Dixon. Dixon picks up 6. Alright. That would actually get you a first down if they repeated, but it's I formation. Handoff. McConnell gets the first down. So who needs to throw when you can just run for a first down? It demoralizes the defense a lot more too. 2nd down and 8. And James the throw, obviously. Caught by Dixon. Almost clotheslined. Pulled down by the tops of the shoulder pads. 3rd down and 3. And it's a pitch. Yes. McConnell gets past the first down marker. Wow. I was not expecting that. I thought for sure they'd get stopped in their tracks, but no, first down. Now 2nd down and 9. James, draw to Stiegel, and he gets a first down. Well, who needs McConnell when you got Stiegel? I wonder how many people call him Smeagol as a nickname. Now with a power set in there. Handoff McConnell this time, and he gets tackled for a loss. You know what? Just put in Smeagol. Just put him in. I think he'll work out. Do they follow my advice? I don't think so. They're going to throw. That one is knocked away. 4th down and 10. Hobart Bay doing very good. Okay, now they have Smeagol in there. Will they hand it off to him? No, because they're not following my wise advice. Instead, they throw it, and it's caught, but short of the first down marker. I just love those passes. When they lead their receiver so far out that even if they catch it, they can't do anything with it. And by the way, it's short of the first down marker, because that makes sense. Situational awareness is just nowhere from him. Now Strapinski will take another sack. His situational awareness is sometimes lacking as well. 3rd and 15. That will get safetied even if he does take a sack. He definitely won't. And now he'll just throw that away, and it's incomplete. So Stanford will technically get one more shot at this. Just one more. You're down by 3 scores with 2:17 left. You're not coming back, but you can sure try. Caught by Horn. So he picks up a Stanford first down. They need a morale booster. Can their offense actually get a score? That is the question. They've been in the red zone twice and come up with 0 points offensively. Brandon James throws left. That's caught by a Horn. They called him short of the first down marker. I thought they may have given him the touchdown. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. 2nd and inches. Goal line formation. Everyone with the heavy sets in. Stanford hands off on a counter to McConnell. And he scores! Stanford, the Cardinal, finally get some offensive points. Ain't that a morale booster? Chris McConnell, count your blessings. That might be your last touchdown this season with how poorly you guys have done. Now for an onside. Can Stanford pull off the impossible? No, they cannot. So, that happened. And that will end it. Hobart Bay wins the conference championship, a surprisingly close game in the end, 24-10, 24-14, your final score, a 10-point game. That first touchdown was the play of the game, apparently. Little deceptive move to make him miss. And then the guy just tried to dive. It's like, bruh, you're not going to get him like that. So, Hobart Bay wins their third straight conference championship in the Pac-12. As a Pac-12 member, they have not lost a conference game. A bit overpowered? Probably. Nolan gets player of the game, over 100 yards receiving and rushing, plus touchdowns in both categories. So a pretty good game for him to cap off his Heisman resume. I would think that after that, they're probably going to give it to him. And that will end it. We are 13-0, boys and girls. I don't know the ratio of which are watching this, so yeah. But we are 13-0. You know what that means. We're going to the playoff. You know we're going to the playoff. If they were to not send us to the playoff after being number 1 and winning the conference championship against a ranked team and being undefeated in a Power 5 conference, oh boy, I would have some words with that playoff committee. You know? They would just be in their committee meeting and some random radio announcer would come knocking at their door and say, hey, what's the deal? That's how it would go. But that's probably not happening. You know what is happening? The post-game show where we go over the stats of this conference championship game. On the day, Strupinski wound up going 13 for 18, 180 yards, so kind of lackluster. 2 touchdowns, no picks. But we did fumble the ball that one time, so yeah. Nolan got 102 yards on the ground and a touchdown. He did not fumble. Strupinski fumbled. Yeah. On the receiving end, he also led the team with 103 yards. With 2 touchdowns as well, Joannan had 2 catches for 21 yards. That was the next best receiving. Defensively, Doug Glover and Cedric Allen led the team in tackles. However, Doug Glover had 5 as opposed to 4 solo, one of them for loss, and he also had that pick, which was given to him on a silver platter. Stanford had, Adam Johnson, Courtney Goodman, Brandon McDuffie, and Jim Dobzinski leading the team in tackles. However, Brandon McDuffie got 2 tackles for loss and a sack, so he's their defensive player of the game. If it's not, I'd be surprised. Receiving-wise, 66 yards for Jay Horn. Not bad. 31 for Edwin Dixon, and some uninspired numbers for the rest. On the ground, oh, look at that beautiful running stat. 12 carries for 27 yards, a touchdown, 20 for Smeagol, 10 for James. I know I'm mispronouncing Stiegel, but I want to call him Smeagol, so I will. 18 for 25 for Brandon James, 155 yards, no touchdowns, and the weirdest, stupidest pick you will ever see. I'm not going to say weirdest. It was just stupid. And we led them in everything except turnover differential, where we tied because we always turned the ball over every single game. And with that, we are done with the regular season and the conference championship. Which means that next up, you got the Heisman votes. We're going to see how that Heisman thing goes. Yes, thing. I'm very, very into it in the vocabulary stuff. But next week, we will show you the playoff standings. We'll set up the bracket. We'll set up who we're going to face. I hope to see you in the playoff, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.